Most content creators think the better their photos will be, the better their business will be. And I used to think that as well. But that was my biggest mistake. For 6 whole years, I was like, I see other photographers who are making 10 times more than me. They're charging $10,000 a day. So what I need to do to get there as well would be to make photos like them. Yes, I got a few more clients from having better photos, but those jobs were a nightmare. They expected the photos to be delivered quickly. They didn't care about the quality of the photos. They didn't care if I edited or not. They didn't care if I was a photographer, and I felt like no one values me for what I do. For them, I'm just hands with a camera. Once I got to those high-paying clients, I realized those clients who underpaid me didn't value me, didn't respect my opinions, didn't trust me to give me budgets and to tell me like, maybe you can hire a castle there, maybe you can fly over and do photos there. And all of that almost got me to burnout. Till a point where I met a new friend who worked for similar clients that I was working for. He got a new job at Nike, and he told me his job is to play ping pong, go to meetings, drink fancy coffee, and got paid 3 times more than me while working 3 times less. One of the biggest scams we tell ourselves as creators is I get paid $50 an hour or I get paid $200 an hour. But in reality, we don't calculate the editing hours, transportation time, communication with clients, doing social media or finding new clients, emailing, reaching out, doing all the marketing stuff. We don't get paid for that. And I used to always brag like, oh, I make $100 an hour. But at the end of the year, I actually ended up being broke, barely being able to afford the new camera or the new MacBook that I wanted to buy. And it's not like I didn't work. I had 4 jobs a day sometimes, 4 different projects a day. Each would pay me $200 or $400. And I was thinking like, okay, it's just 2 hours, but then I need to transport myself, communicate with the client. And then I would sit till 3 or 5 a.m. editing the photos and stressing about invoices and editing and delivery time and happy clients and all of that, to end up with almost no money and with almost no savings. And then it started to even get worse. TikTok came along. Everyone is moving to video. My photos started not being relevant anymore. Back then I had 4,000 followers. My engagement on posts got lower and lower. I got barely likes. My ego started hurting, and then I decided it's or I'm quitting. I'm gonna do a corporate job where I'm gonna earn much more and work much less and have no stress, have my boss stress about his company. I'll just sleep good at night, or I'm gonna go all in and change everything and adapt to the new reality. And guess which one I did? I invested in coaches, but I couldn't find good content creation coaches. I found coaches in e-commerce, marketing. I started really investing in self-development. The coach I got was a performance coach. He helped me a lot as well. I bought courses, and I started investing all my money into my business. I invested in my website, started learning for 3 whole years, full time, how to build a website. Those clients that pay $10,000 a day want to see. How do they want to see it? In what order? What do they not care about? What do they value? Suddenly I moved from those $400 a day to $4,000 or $6,000 a day. And that shift changed everything for me. I suddenly got clients who are happy to pay for my flights. This wasn't my fault, because the advice I got from the gurus was like, know your worth, never work for free, let your work speak for itself. That's the wrong advice that got me stuck. But once I changed all of that, everything changed. I suddenly got to become best friends with my clients. People who pay me 10 times more, and we're best friends. Like, I just got a message from one of my clients who offered me to stay at her villa in Amsterdam for free while they're on vacation. Can you, like, this is the type of beautiful relationships I have with my clients. They pay me a lot of money, they value my work, trust me, give me all the freedom, or suddenly I get to work with huge brands that I would never imagine being able to work with, like Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Royal Dutch Family, Bumble, Wim Hof's family, which I'm a huge fan of, Rituals, WTL, WeTransfer, huge brands. Since working with high budget clients, my work became so much prettier because we have huge budgets, because I do whatever I want and I have the freedom to do whatever I want instead of what the clients always want. Now I do something with a mission, something I truly believe in. Instead of just following orders, I partner with people. I got a crazy message from one of my clients who told me he wants to split 50-50 on a new business that he has. He will do all the fulfillment and I will help them with content. Now that can become $1 million project where I get half of it. This is mind-blowing because I used to do the same things for a super low budget. But now when I get this trust from my clients, they suddenly offer me 50% of a business, which can make millions. This is crazy, but to get there isn't easy. And it was even harder for me because I didn't have one coach who could teach me that. I had to read multiple books, get a few coaches, invest a lot of money and time into my website, do a lot of mistakes, question myself in every step. That is why I spent the last years building a program where I help people get all of those results in 3 months. And not only that, the whole industry is changing. Now that AI is coming and it's going to replace us. This iPhone 15 Pro is so good already. In a few years, iPhone will get better, AI will get better, and your best friend can shoot your wedding instead of you needing to pay $5,000 for a wedding photographer. So how do we stay relevant and stay providing value to our clients and still make a lot of money? How do we do that? Well, I figured it out and I have a lot of solutions. Since I started sharing some of my secrets, my Instagram blew up and I got 120,000 followers in 1 year. All of what I spoke about, I did without followers. My Instagram was irrelevant. I did all of that with different methods. Now I realize the power of Instagram and it's life-changing. I can help you get the same results with Instagram as well. Because getting 120,000 followers isn't easy as well. Most content creators are broke. You see people living their best life in Bali, but most don't have money. In the first month I moved here, I became friends with a guy that makes $1 million a month. And I'm learning from people who make 50 million a year. I learned it's not about the followers, it's the back end. It's what people cannot see. How you actually sell, for how much, what techniques do you use, how confident are you, how well can you present yourself, how well can you present your value, services. This is where the magic is. No one shows you that, but this is where all the gold actually is. I used to look at other creators that I heard that they make $10,000 a day. And I tried copying everything about them, but I didn't get there. And it's once I started shifting my focus from all my competitors to my clients themselves. What do they actually want? What do they actually value? This is one of the things that blew up my business. So this is how we are going to get you those same results in 3 months. So first thing first, we are going to build you a website. We're going to give you a website template where you just put in your photos, put in your own text, your own branding, and within a few hours you have a complete website. You can download it as a PDF, send it in your emails, and you can send it as offers. This is what you get for $1,000 or for $6,000. It shows everything unique about you and the value you provide, and it's exactly designed to those high-paying clients. Because I spent 3 years learning how to design, what to show, how to communicate, copywriting, all those things, and I spent a few $1,000s on luxury website designers. And this is what we came up with. This is all included and we'll give it to you. Most people don't know how unique they are or how much value they can provide. So we will help you find all that uniqueness and create a strategy for you so you can stay relevant with AI that's coming and with everything that's changing. And we'll help you get to a point where your clients wouldn't be able to say, I'll just go with someone cheaper, because no one does what you do. We'll help you find all your skills from your life, all your hobbies, all your passions, and find your true purpose. Because you might not know it, but I think a lot of you have a lot of potential. And I used to think also, I'm just another photographer, videographer. There's nothing special about me, but that's not true. Not only that, we'll build your unique editing style, your unique branding, where it's exactly aligning with your values and your future and your vision. And what I found out is that my branding became my client's branding. So they became so dependent on me that they couldn't hire anyone else because my work was their whole branding. Like what I posted on social media, what I posted on their website was in my branding, in my style. So they can't hire anyone else because it's not on brand anymore with their brand. It doesn't align. And my brand was so unique that it made their brand unique. And suddenly they get a lot more business because their photos or videos or content is so different and so unique suddenly that no one has ever seen it. What we're also going to help you with is exactly how to communicate, what messages to send, what emails to send, how to reply to people, how to get them to actually become a client without ghosting you when you share your prices, how to reach out to new potential clients, or every new person follows you, how to turn them into a potential client as well. Also, how to blow up your Instagram and stay relevant with all AI and the whole world that is changing. How to become a content creator that is making a lot of money and making passive money even from their Instagram. You will also learn how to do it for yourself, but also how to do it for your clients. That's super valuable in the current market that we're living in. And we're going to do all of that while not having too much time, because I used to be overworked. I used to almost burn out, and I did all of that change without having too much time. I found out that when I say I don't have time, I actually have a lack of priorities. I used to focus on things that didn't get results. Shifting all of that is a huge game changer. The power of outsourcing also helped me a lot grow my Instagram, for example. I started hiring video editors in Asia, and they usually get paid like $1 or $2 an hour. I paid them $5 an hour. They were super happy with it, and they changed everything for me. Suddenly, like, I don't need to do the after movies for my clients or their social media or my social media. Suddenly I have people in Asia helping me with that, or hiring people around me in Amsterdam someone to help me with photos, videos, editing, and all of those things. Those things are life-changing, and it doesn't need to be so expensive. You can even get paid before you pay someone else. So you get paid $5,000 and you pay $500 to someone else. Everyone's happy. That is super powerful, and that's also how you can create an agency and turn your business into a business that makes millions. While I'm saying all of that, you're also getting ways to make passive income. One of the things that actually changed my whole life was a quote by one of the richest people in the world, Warren Buffett: if you can't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work till you die. That scared me. So I wanted to change everything I did. And there are much more secrets that I'm going to share with you in this program, and we're going to help you do and implement. So I would advise you book a free discovery call with us. It will be with me or my team. I've done already many calls, and those calls went amazing, and we helped them find their untapped potential and then go deep into that. To be honest, like, we cannot help everyone, and this is why this call, to see if we can help you and you can help us. And if we can find this potential, if you're open enough and we see that you're motivated, our aim is to get you the craziest results, because we want to brag about those results. I didn't have this program, and I wish I had it, because I had to learn from different sources in different markets and to mix a lot of information and to do all the mistakes, because I would listen to two coaches at the same time who told me two different things. And I hope you wouldn't go in this route. One of the things I hear often from all the richest people in the world is find yourself a mentor. It almost always gets you results. There's a study that's been done on that. People with coaches or with a guide become 5 times more successful than people without a guide. Because if you can learn from someone else's mistakes, you can just get there much faster instead of doing all the mistakes that I used to do. So you don't even need to choose me, but please do choose a coach, because that will help you so much. And with us, there's also a risk-free guarantee. If you're not happy, we don't want your money. We only want to work with people we can get results to. That's why it's not for everyone. And that's also one of the reasons that all my career is based on a 99% happy projects that I've done. Like, there were only 2 people out of more than 800 projects that I've done that were not completely happy. And the last thing I want on my name is another unhappy client. So I hope you will book the call, and I hope to see you on the other side, so we can get you to blow up your business and get you the craziest results and get you to feel like you're reaching your full potential. Book the call, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's discover your potential together.